Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your general monthly reading here at the Power of Three and me. My name's Amber. If you are new, and if you aren't new and just didn't know that, that's me. Um, this is your What You Need to Know reading. There will be no word from the Holy Spirit this month, and I don't know when that will return. Um, I'll be reading from the Kuan Yin Oracle for the overall energy this month, and um, what I'm doing new is letting everybody know this month that I do have sage and I do have Palo Santo sticks. No, nobody has said a word. But I'm just putting it out there because I don't do it. I ding the readings in and out, but you don't hear it because I do it before and after. I do these things and care for my decks and my work area, but it was suggested to me by my guides to use a spray. So I found one that is those two exact things, white sage and Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo. This is smells very nice, but it's really strong. I'm super sensitive, so if I used it full strength, two squirts, and was gagging by the end of it, just because I had an itchy nose, so I had to go like that, and then just my nose, and then I was eating it by the end. So I got it. I what I did was I watered it down. So I'm going to be spraying sage, white sage, and Palo Santo on my hands before all the readings, which I'm not going to explain to everybody every time. I'm just going to do it from now on, which is for this month. I'm going to let people know that I do that and I do care for things with those things. So anyway, without further ado, Sagittarius, let's get started with your What You Need to Know reading for June 2025. Now the Holy Spirit, all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Hmm. Now, you can see how wide open that is for everybody. I mean, everybody's wants and needs are different. So let's see what comes out as the overall energy for Sagittarius from the Kuan Yin Oracle, and then I will be reading you the message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my guides and peeps for being here with Sagittarius. What is their overall energy? Nice. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. They were bunched together anyway. What'd you get? Ooh, Immortal Treasures. I don't remember even seeing this card before. How beautiful is that? All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive. Hmm, I'm intrigued. Sign of the times is what we're using for the supporting energy. Sign of Sagittarius, please. What is the supporting energy to be more treasures? If I'm talking loud enough. Supporting energy. Oh, you got a family reunion, pre ancestry. You might be finding out that you've got some sort of, I don't even know what it would be. I wouldn't even want to guess, like a treasure in your lineage. Like maybe you haven't had a family reunion, or you found out something about something way back in your family that's actually I'll just say a big deal because it could be anything. And if it's not that specifically, it could be something kind of similarly related. Um, Card number 14. So let's read that now. I feel like I might have skipped over reading this for another sign too, because I'm so used to just jumping to that it's energy. But hopefully, and if I did, I apologize to that sign, or I should say one or two people that have been watching the videos lately. Here we go here for you, immortal treasures. You carry within you precious immortal treasures beloved. They exist beyond life and death, belonging to the celestial heavenly realms of the divine presence within you. Kuan Yin now guides you to honor these treasures, the gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, beloved. Whether formally or informally, your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that this is unfolding for you now. So it sounds of that, it's something that you will be noticing in your life. Again, it would be very noticeable if you specifically, directly found out from somebody, an ancestor that, you maybe you've never met before, but you met them at this reunion. It might have been like a really big thing, right? So here we go with the itchy nose. Um, and now you're maybe, looking into this further, or it's also could be validating something that you've been feeling and your soul has been going through. And yes, I say you notice your soul because it's strange out of the box feelings and strange out of the box events. And you just eventually notice that you are out of the box. And so this might somehow, whatever it is, you might find out that somebody was a healer and a very powerful one, very well known. And this is why this is all welling up in you. So confirmation, that's basically what I'm getting. Housewife tarot for the main spread. Excuse me. Thank you to my guides and teachers for being here with Sagittarius. Your eyes, please. What do they need to know? June 2020. What's going on with Sagittarius? Two come out. Page of Pentacles. Very young energy. A very, can I help you, please? But it's more of a help than a hindrance. King of Wands. Oh, there's a third one. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is you, your energy, your element. Um, Jack of all trades. I'm here and here. Um, the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new start, a new beginning. Something that comes from your ancestry. Something that you didn't take seriously as you were a child. But now you realize that there was something to it. Henceforth, while those plates are in such a lovely line as they go landing on the floor, meaning it's like a magic trick. Like maybe that's it. Maybe it's magic. Illusions. Um, how you managed to fling them all off the shelf and have them all land in a pile with, as they started and not break. That's what I'm getting here. Pulling off something that, nobody else could here. Just kind of like this idea here. This is like thinking up some sort of invention. Um, but I'm picking up on really picking up on what did I just say? Like magic, like magician, like like there's a magician in the deck, but this is more like tricks and illusions. Which, hey, when you wake up finally and totally and really you realize that's the life and the crap it told. Tricks and illusions. See what's at the bottom of the deck? Just to clarify what just flew out of my mouth. Only Aunt Jemima herself. High Priestess. Secret syrup. The secret syrup behind the magic trick. Clarifying for Sagittarius with the tattoo tarot. Reminding you guys while I'm shuffling here to like the video before you leave and subscribe, guys. I literally go on to see how my newest videos because I'll usually see it has no views, and then I'll see the first one that I did that had 7 views lately. Like my numbers were higher. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, and then I check and it's oh now that one has 5 views. It had 7, now it has 5. Like so, I'm just reminding you as I'm shuffling here to it's all free. It makes a world of difference here for me. Thank you so much to anyone that does do that. Page of Pentacles here. Let's go clarify here. I got it. Wow, wow, wow. See, that kind of reminds me of a magic trick gone wrong. 2 of Pentacles. It's a balancing act. It's a trick. Juggling. That's also an art. That's what the 2 of Pentacles is normally, right? Juggling in whatever form. In the it's hilarious in this deck here, the steampunk, the 2 of Pentacles is one of those bikes that's got like it's like a tricycle, but it's one with like a humongous wheel at the front and tiny little one at the back, right? But it balances out. It works. It's like a magic trick. King of Wands, please clarify why the King of Wands is here. Good God, I wish you guys would hit the like button and share this to your friends. I'm a lot better reader than I'm given credit for. I'll say that right here, right now. So, and I'm kind of hearing you're like you could be like a plumber by day and a magician, like literally like on the weekends, right? Something like that. But you've just found out that it just didn't come because you're some sort of joker that just likes to play tricks on people. It actually comes to you literally through your ancestry. It's in your blood, basically. Sorry, I'm covering up the word magician, but I think you can see. Look at that. Aren't I professional? Hmm. Only YouTube would stop stepping on this channel's head, eh? Ace of Pentacles, please, for Sagittarius. You're opening up a whole new chapter, a whole new world for you. Maybe you're being noticed now. You know, you've maybe you've been doing it maybe since you were a kid, and you've actually got a show put together now. You've got an act. You've got a lot of entertaining magic tricks that really, make people like wonder how do they do it? How do they do it? I myself am a Chris Angel fan. He's an illusionist. He's like, wow, right? But his little boy's been really sick the last few years, and he's just kind of fell off the grid. So I actually, by my the time to extend my wishes to him and his family. I hope that they're doing better and doing well. I really don't know. I haven't really seen an update, but anyway, it's not about him. It's about you, Sagittarius. But maybe I brought him up because maybe you also enjoy his um his work. Uh, there's what's at the bottom of the deck. Also could be a magic trick. How many magic tricks have you seen where, somebody's getting sawed in half, which would kill them, but not really. It's a magic trick. So, the lady sawed in half, or how many tricks have they come up with? 9 swords behind that. How many tricks have they come up where they put somebody in some sort of in a stand-up box and then just sit and stick swords all through the sides of it and stuff like that. That's what I'm picking up here. But it's all a trick. It's all an illusion. extra clarified, the little baby mini rider waite. I also have this like permanent frog in my throat lately. I'm gonna give it a name soon because it just won't go away. There's nothing wrong with my voice. I don't have a sore throat or anything. I just maybe it smoked too much. Oh boy. All right. Oh, one fell there. Okay, so we have a clarifier for our Page of Pentacles, but I'm gonna keep going here. And we have two for that one, and one Queen of Pentacles is showing for, let's see if we can get one here for our overall energy. Immortal treasures and tree ancestry. Five of Cups. So I feel like I'm really not picking up this isn't about your life. This is something that it's about, it's about this ancestor that you're linked to in some way. And I feel like, you were filled with a lot of information and stories. And I think that some of it was very, very sad. And it stuck with you, that something so horrible could happen to somebody that, you wish you could have met. But, you were more than that, right? Now let's see. We've got three here. So there's two here for this Two of Pentacles under the page. We have the Ace of Cups and the Tower. It's like an offer has come in. I know this is love, but sometimes it's not romantic love. Sometimes we have such a love for something like this. Like, can you imagine? Like, I did watch a thing on, we'll use Chris Angel as an example. Again, if that kind of shit starts, it's in you. It's just who you are. So it starts almost immediately. I mean, obviously not when you're a baby, but when you're a little kid and you can start walking and talking and kind of exploring and doing things, it's just who you are. Same with him. So I just feel like it's what you love to do. And you see the tower. This isn't a bad tower. This is the tower that comes from the awe that you get out of people when you do when you do your magic. I don't want to call them tricks because they are tricks, but it's so much more than that these days. And I just feel like you are something else, Sagittarius. I wish that I could see this for myself because again, I enjoy that kind of thing. Clarifying the Magician and the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be someone in your life that was like, this could be an immediate ancestor, like your mother or your aunt, or somebody that also would have been accompanying you to this family reunion. Also, this is the person that supported you with this. This is the person that maybe got you started. Okay, maybe it was an aunt, and they, for your birthday when you were 6, bought you your first magic show stuff and got you started. Maybe it just had a little cape and a wand and a couple little tricks with some balls and some cups, something like that. But it's what started it all and why did she get that for you? Because she knew you were into that stuff. Maybe you were always trying to trick people with a deck of cards, which a lot of people have in this house. Not for that reason, but it's accessible. And like I say, if it's who you are, then you're gonna do it with whatever you can do it with because it's just who you are. You're making me smile. That's all I can say. The World card under Ace of Pentacles. Maybe finding this out, it affirms, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not weird. Oh, this is part of me. This is who I am. And it gives you the stage to take it bigger, to take it higher, which is what I think is happening here with this World and Ace of Pentacles. So let's see. Very specific, I know. If you're not an actual magician, you might actually be because you might pull off the impossible every day of your life. Just being a mom, being a dad, or just trying to keep maybe you're not even that, maybe you're just single, but you work a lot of hours and you manage to help other people and be there for your fam and stuff like that. Knight of Pentacles is what came out for the world with the Ace of Pentacles. It is a new start and it's there for you. And you might know, and it's there for you when you're ready, or it's it's coming in. It's just sitting on the outskirts of your reality right now, and this is where it will really start. This is where things will really begin for you, Sagittarius, and it's all a good thing. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Um, you may have taken a lot of falls, scuffs, maybe near misses where you were trying to pull things off to, create them. I mean, I don't, can't see, I don't know the tricks. So, but, um, like I say, you're older now and you've been doing this since you were a kid. So it's high time. Like things are really shifting quickly here, I feel. You've been doing this, you find this out. It's just all, it's like serendipity. Everything falls into place and it all makes sense, which is good. This is the everyday angel guidance or closing this out with red energy out with this deck, and we're giving you the message that you need to take away. Come here, what you need to know, June 2025. For Sagittarius, thank you so much. You see, we got play. Let's see what it says for you. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Excuse me, don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. What they're saying is, and I'm bringing you back to this because you might have found out that they might have, uh, a lot of people have expired. That card is here. It's at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel that it's, okay, okay. Um, remember this, this makes sense now. You might have found out that your ancestor passed trying to pull off a stunt and it didn't work and it went horribly the worst it could have from. And maybe it hindered you. But then again, that might have been 50 years ago. Things have changed and hey, if that's the way you're meant to go, that's the way you're meant to go, man. Right? You gotta go somehow. I'm not saying that in a mean way, not by any means, but that's probably the conclusion you came to after you got past the freaked outness of it. And holy shit, is that what's gonna happen to me? Because I feel terrible, and that's a horrible way to go, maybe. So you're like, okay, maybe, like, yeah, but is there a good way to go? You know what I mean? Like, why would I stop myself doing from what is within me to do? And it's who I am out of fear, right? I know you don't see the fear there, but I'm just picking up this whole storyline. So, yeah, do take the advice, take a little steps from it, and think about things logically. Have some faith in yourself, have some faith in what's meant for you, because their fate doesn't have to be yours, Sagittarius. Um, and I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that what you needed to know here today has helped you. And again, just reminding you to like and subscribe. It's the easiest thing in the world, and it just really, I can't even tell you the difference that it makes here. I'm literally pushed myself and I keep going for 3 to 5 people. That's all that's been showing up the last 2 months. But I love you and I love doing this. And I damn near what didn't show up here at all this month. And I was so sad and so, you know, that I thought, well, what the hell? Just like this kind of. I'm gonna be miserable either way. I'm miserable when I see that nobody's viewed the videos, but if I quit, I just feel like there's no reason to live except for the obvious, which are my family, my dogs, and my birds, and all that kind of stuff. So you follow me? You get me? I understand, and I just want you to know. I, this makes it feel like you very few couple of people you matter. Other people have thousands of subscribers and thousands of views on each video, and they complain because it's not good enough. So I'm just glad if there's an ear here to listen, but it does break my heart because my numbers were a lot higher, and I just asked for views within my subscribers. So Sagittarius, thank you for listening to me. And again, I hope that you hit that on your way out if you are still here listening. Take care of yourself till I see you again. Bye for now.